What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. We've been super busy. I actually had a video recorded before, and I don't know, I didn't like it, so I ended up not posting or editing it, any of that stuff. I've been a little bit more active on like the shorts and the Instagram reels just because it doesn't take as much time and I can do like more daily updates. It takes a little bit more time to film a YouTube video, edit it, and post it. And obviously that's why TikTok got so popular and Instagram Reels are so popular. And now YouTube with the shorts are so popular. So I've been trying to do a mix of all that stuff. But anyways, if you want more like daily live updates, follow me on Instagram, watch my story, follow Coyote Direct on Instagram, or I'll try and do more shorts. So we're headed to the shop right now. We've been trying to catch up on a bunch of stuff. Some cars, I think like one or two cars have been here for a little bit just because parts have been an issue to get, or vehicles get dropped off that don't have the correct parts. And then sometimes we even order brand new parts and they're still missing stuff, which was the case on one vehicle. So I'm going to show you guys around some of the stuff we've been working on and give you guys an update on the Fox body because we have been working on that a little bit also. So there's a couple different vehicles in here, but let's get these all moved around and then we'll get back to the update.
Free information guide.
Guys, I'm sorry. I know, this is Coyote Direct, but holy shit! Those Corvettes sound so good. Oh man, that LT4 sounds good. So, this was just a little project. I don't even think I ever did a video, but we did a Pro-Charged C7, oh man, I don't know, a couple months ago, probably 3 or 4 months ago, and that guy referred, and I usually don't do those stuff, but I started doing it here and there, just certain jobs, people that know me, whatever. So we did a Pro-Charged C7, and then that guy told this guy about us, and this guy hit me up. He just wanted a meth injection kit and a smaller pulley. So some pretty basic mods. I had to go buy the tools because I don't have the tools for these. Take these pulleys off their press-on pulley. So switch out the hub. So we put a 2.3 pulley with hub on there, did an AEM meth injection, just some real basic stuff, nothing crazy, but damn, these things sound so good. I'm sorry, I'm a true Coyote guy, I love Coyotes, but they do not chop at all. I don't care which cams you have. I mean, there's some that chop a little bit, but for the most part, 2,500 horsepower Coyote doesn't really chop. They just don't sound like an LT4, I'm sorry. Even a good LS with the cam, LT, even an old school LT1, but man, these LT4s sound so good. I don't even know what cam he has in it, but man, it sounds killer. But anyways, we took this project on. It took a little bit longer than expected just because, like I said, I didn't have the right tools. So I had to order tools, and then I've never done an AM meth injection kit. I've done a Snow Performance and an Alky meth, and those kits are a little more I guess user-friendly, you could say. Like, they have all the pieces you need. The AEM is literally just a pump, a harness, and a controller, and a tank. There's really no fittings they come with because he wanted to use the the washer tank as the fluid reservoir, which is pretty normal what people do with meth kits. But it didn't come with like any extra fittings or, I don't know why this thing's not focusing, any extra fittings or extra line, I don't know. It was just a really bare kit. So I had to order some fittings and then order some stuff for the pulley. But everything came out pretty decent. So anyways, this car's leaving today, but I had to show you guys what it sounds like because it just sounds so killer. And like I said, I'm a Mustang guy at heart, but damn, I would not mind one of these for a weekend cruiser. Check this out. I opened the hood and backed up the car that perfectly. Pretty crazy. So if you guys have been following along or watching, we had a 9-inch rear end kit from a company back here, and essentially Joe had to remake the main bar, remake the upper torque box bars. So we still are using the Tin Soldier race cars upper torque boxes, but Joe had to literally remake everything else. So it's all tacked up, and did some supports to the body here and then some supports up to the cage there, because we believe that's where like some of the deflection was from it breaking the original bar. So we've really just been waiting on some lower torque boxes to get this finished. Joe could have this finished a couple weeks ago actually. We've just been waiting on some lower torque boxes. So that's literally my old car, just been chilling, waiting on parts. To Sean's Whipple car, the same thing. We did a bunch of stuff to it. Strange brakes. We're missing a piece from the strange brakes, so the car's just been sitting here. But we did an ice tank, smaller pulley, strange brakes, built 10-speed. So we did a stage 2 10R80 in this car. Kept the same converter because I already had a converter in it. And I think we're just finishing up some lines and stuff because we're adding like a catch can and stuff. But it's pretty much a max effort Whipple setup without doing like a Cobra jet lid. But we just added the Motion Raceworks catch can, so we got some line and stuff. It's kind of a mess, got to clean it up. But really this car's done also. We're just waiting on a piece from Strange. This F-150, I know it's been here a while, but it's actually done. It's literally just waiting on a tune because I want to make a whole separate video on this. But essentially we did some nice precision turbos. Shout out Joe for the welds. Did some nice precision turbos. Nice 4-fuel system, 10R stager, boost leash, oil pump gears, crank sprocket, kinetic crank saver stud. So pretty much the works without doing a built motor and built transmission. But this thing's gonna be a killer. We're just literally waiting on the tune right now. So Joe's got some new cars in the fabrication area. This guy's from Dallas. Joe's doing a custom twin turbo kit on it. His turbo's right there. So this car just came in like literally the other day, yesterday, whatever. So they're doing a custom twin turbo kit on it. Kincaid's car, they're just waiting on the rest of the bars to show up to start the cage, but we got the motor plates and mid plate because this is going to get a Coyote swap. So there's tons of videos coming on this car. We're just same thing, kind of waiting on parts right now, but they pretty much gutted everything out. It had a pretty crappy mild steel cage in there, so they already cut that out. And someone sold this as a nice clean roller, but check out that work. Oh my goodness. Yeah, be careful with the cars you buy. But anyways, it's still gonna be a good project car because everything's gonna have to get cut out anyway. So this one's gonna be a pretty badass collaboration with me and Mr. Streetcar Joe, because we're doing a lot of Coyote Direct stuff on it. And then Joe's obviously doing all the chassis and turbo kit and all that good stuff. And then Joe's finishing up 2 cars over here. Oh man, we gotta find the light. Where's the light? So this car, Joe did, I actually had this car on my channel a long time ago, almost a year ago I want to say. But this is Huffman's car. He did all the body work on my S550 before it got painted by Lupe. And yeah, his car was at my shop while he had my S550 working on the bodywork. And then his built motor came in after we had it. And then Joe did the custom single turbo kit. Looks fucking sick. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. So Joe did the custom single turbo kit, and then he brought it back so Joe could wire it. He already had a pre-built harness that he had bought off somebody. So Joe had to make some changes, obviously, for it to fit this vehicle and change some plugs and all that stuff. But it looks like they're pretty much finished up. with everything, but man, it came out pretty killer. So, oof, yeah, this thing's pretty badass. So it's got a built motor by Keith Ray, custom Streetcar Joe single turbo kit. I sold them like all the parts for the plumbing and the catch can, but he made it all. So I just sold him like all the fittings and lines and all the stuff he needed, the regulators, all that stuff. But man, they did a killer job on this car. And then I actually sold him a 9-inch for this car. So let's see if we can get a good view of it. So I sold him that 9-inch. Looks killer. And then yeah, they're making some pretty good progress. And then this is Brandy's car. I built him an S550, and then this is kind of his race car build. So I'll just kind of give you guys a little highlight. I don't want to talk too much about it because I know Joe's going to get into it, but this thing is freaking insane. So let's go back to my side. All right, so the good old Fox body. I'll put some clips in here, but I mounted the windows, got the little carbon trim rings for the handles, got both sides done. Turbo kit is completely finished. Took the manifold off because Joe's starting to work on the wiring here in the next couple days. But Joe completely finished the turbo kit. Did the wastegates right there. They look freaking sick, staggered like that. They're the same height and then they're staggered a little bit off of each other. And then got the blow-off valve. I just wanted it hidden, so I pretty much just marked it where I wanted, and Joe completed it. But man, the turbo kit came out so sick. So all custom tubular manifolds, custom hot side, custom cold side charge pipe, and then the last thing we'll do is make the downpipe. But we gotta wait till like the motor's in with the bigger valve covers and all that good stuff. So downpipe we'll do completely last. We're gonna do titanium. I already have it over there. I've had it forever. So we're gonna do titanium downpipe and then titanium dumps, just dumping down to the ground. And then we got the fuel cell completely welded up and mounted. Freaking not going anywhere. So really, the only things we have left fabrication wise is we have to make a mount for the radiator, make a mount for the alternator, and then pretty sure we're hard lining the fuel line to the pump, which the fuel pump sits on this side. So we got to make a hard line coming out of the tank all the way over. So that's those like 3 things. There might be like one other small thing, but that's pretty much it for fabrication. So the plan is to pretty much start the car on wiring next. And so that's why Joe has my manifold, because he's going to do the injector wiring first. It's going to be a completely sealed Raychem harness, which is going to be sick. But yeah, he's going to start on that hopefully in the next couple days. But the turbo kit is done, so we're making some progress. It's just hard when you got, you know, all these other projects in here. I worked on making a new steering shaft, so got that lightweight Heim joint on there. Those are freaking expensive, like $100 for one joint, but they're super lightweight and they're nice. So yeah, like I said, I got the windows done on both sides, brand new Lexan, and I got carbon fiber trim for those, and then I got puke tank in, so we got to make a little cage for it to hold it down. But I got this puke tank from Rock Solid Motorsports, super nice piece, and it actually shipped really fast too. I think they just keep these in stock actually because they make so many of them. So yeah, I've got a ton of parts ready for the Fox. I did take the rear Menskers off and I sent those off, so the car's actually on jack stands. They're hidden under there, but the rear shocks are off at Menskers, getting some because they're canister shocks and there's a little bit of a leak, so they're fixing the leak and then they're revalving it for, you know, what the car is, you know, because it was a big block nitrous car at some point, small block nitrous car at some point, so everything's got to be revalved. The next thing will be to take the fronts off and get those sent off and revalved, but we are making some progress on it. I'd like to be a little bit further along. Like I said, I got plenty of parts to work on, but we got other people's stuff that we got to work on, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, but fortunately, unfortunately, you know? So their projects come first. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that update. I know I've been terrible about making the YouTube videos. I've been really just trying to work on some stuff here and work on the Fox when I can. But just want to remind you guys, January 31st is the last day to get your entries in for the custom Streetcar Joe turbo kit. So if you want a twin turbo kit, a single turbo kit, whatever car it is, we don't care. We're gonna make you guys, or you, the winner, a custom Streetcar Joe turbo kit. So buy anything on the website from now till January 31st, coyotedirect.com. Every dollar spent gets you an entry. The last giveaway we did, we gave away some Bellac wheels, which was really cool. That guy's loving them. He's always boasting about them. So I'm pretty excited to see who wins the turbo kit, because that's gonna be pretty badass. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the update video. I'm gonna try and be a little bit better now that we're in the new shop. We're a little more organized. Try and just film here and there and throw some stuff together for you guys. But we'll see you guys on the next one.